Hello there, welcome back to another 2023 Christmas review, and today we'll be looking at the Lego Captain Rex helmet. It is an 18 plus set, but it is the first 18 plus set I've seen with thumb tabs, so I was so excited to get into this. This is one of the first ones I built, and I have already built it, so it is ready here on the desk to review. So let's waste no time and get straight into the video. And here we have Captain Rex's Phase 2 helmet in all its might and glory. This looks absolutely beautiful. You can see, especially round the back, it's a very plain helmet compared to, say, even Boba's has some dark red and different colours all over the helmet, but it does still look so nice and so clean. I mean, thankfully this is white because dust doesn't show as well on it. If this was black, this would be looking very dusty after weeks, even months of it being on display. Just to get a 360, you can see the other side is similar to the first side that we saw, but it's a bit different because you've got this rangefinder, viewfinder that is on the side of Rex's helmet. In fact, I think that's what we'll start off with in reviewing this set. You can see it's a bit similar to Boba's as it has the one function to move down and position itself across Rex's visor. However, it's very different to the actual build for Boba's because rather than having that thick sort of brick tall plate on the side, I think they were like 3 plates or 2 plates and a tile layered up, we've just got this one very skinny bar element which does have a plate on one end and the stud to actually hold it on in the first place. But if I pull this out, and I'm going to try and pull, okay, well the bar is not coming out, but you can see there is not a little lipstick piece, but actually a 6 long bar in the side of Rex's head there. And we've got this long bar element which does have a stud on the bottom just to make it stand out from the helmet, and these 2 modified tile pieces, round 2x2 elements which just go on top of this one loose stud here just to cover it up and make it look nice. And again, the actual tip of this antenna piece is made with a load of different tiles, plates, and even some slopes and a bracket, so it's very, very nicely made, and it just goes onto this bar piece here, clips in very nicely. And as you can see, we've got this 1x1 stud here, stopping it going any further back. And as it comes down, that rounded tile stops it going any further forward, which honestly I really like. They've had to put some thought into this mechanism and it's done really well. I'm pretty sure Boba's just uses a hinge piece, so I will be making another video this month, later on this month, comparing both this Phase 2 Captain Rex helmet with the Boba helmet. And actually, my fiance did point out, I say a lot about Boba being the only helmet I picked up, and obviously now I've got Rex. My fiance does actually own a Stormtrooper helmet, so I'll also be comparing that, as they are the 3 that make up our helmet collection. And really, I'm not looking at getting any more. I've got Rex, I've got Boba. They are my 2 favourites from the helmets line, and I don't think there's really many mocks I can make. Obviously, if the Rex helmet does go on sale at some point, I may be convinced to pick up another one and mock out another Phase 2 Trooper. Someone like Jesse or Fives would look amazing on the shelf next to Rex, but unless there is another 501st model that I can get, Rex is probably the best helmet Lego could have made, and I'm so happy that I got him, especially for Christmas. I have said that there is going to be a bigger mock involving him, but just look at the details. You've got the Jake eyes on the front, which, if you don't know about these Jake eyes, they were actually given to him by a Mandalorian that was brought in to train clones, and it's actually an honourable Mando signal, which you really do have to earn. And Rex was part of that first battalion that stormed Geonosis in Attack of the Clones. He was one of the unmarked troopers in Attack of the Clones, at least. That is what he claims, and I'll take his word for it. So that's how he earned these J guys, being one of the only survivors from the first run on Geonosis. Of course, he took part in the second. And It's a fun little fact that if you don't know how he got these, it's not ever explained in canon. It's one of the comics, I believe, that shows how these are earned through Mandalorian culture. And there are quite a few stickers. You've got the tally marks on the side of his helmet. You've got 20 on the left, 20 on the right. You've also got this sort of line and tear all the way around the helmet down to the bottom just here. And that is similar on the other side. Now, the stickers are sort of grouped up in pairs so that these strips are the exact same on either side, but they're a bit confusing which way you have them round. I'm sure no one's really going to notice. This is exactly how the Lego manual has them, but these stickers, I feel like I'm just putting them on upside down. Of course, we also have the stickers up here for these little blue pieces, which honestly, they did some amazing slope work to get these markings here, and you even have some sloped tiles. It's done really well, especially with a visor, because this piece here is actually on a sort of half stud difference to this one here, and it's very particularly put together, a lot of different jumper plate techniques and everything. But down here, these are pieces which I'm not sure if I can pop off, and it might be a struggle putting them back on. These slope pieces here are actually printed, which is one of the nicest decisions of the set, because they are hidden under other plates, and if you don't put on the plates right, the stickers can catch. And some of the marks, like these tallies here, not everyone will want. Some people want a pristine helmet, and obviously if you want to be a Lego purist, at least you've still got the stripes for his little mouth vent down here. And honestly, I'm not a fan of stickers, but the stickers really do add to this helmet. There's some things Lego just can't do, like this plaque here, which I guess they could have made bigger so they can actually spell out Captain Rex, but that would just take up way too many pieces. It is a printed on tile, well, I guess a modified plate with the studs around 3 of the sides, similar to all the other helmets. I'm pretty sure none of them have been stickers, which is quite similar to the bigger models, the Chewbacca and all of the other UCS models going forward are going to have printed tiles. I think the new T-Rex skull actually has a printed tile with it as well. It's lovely to see Lego moving away from stickers, especially for some really important parts like these identification plaques, which the stickers over time will wear off. Now, Lego stickers for these sets are much better than the sets that come out in, say, 2008 and around that period. But over time, even 100 years, these stickers will eventually wear off. I'm not quite sure how long their life is. I'm not sure the stickers have been around long enough to see when they'll start wearing apart. But this should last a lot longer than the stickered elements, at least if you keep it out the sun and follow some proper Lego hygiene rules, I guess. That's a whole nother video I'll need to make at some point. But I do like the identification plaques. I actually display my Boba one without it because the base just looks so much sleeker with the sloped elements. And of course, I'm going to know who Captain Rex and Boba Fett are. It's mainly just for people that want that little display pack. It's like with the anniversary minifigures. I've whacked them in with my other minifigures. But if you want the plaques, it is a nice option. And as I said, if you take it off, it's not too big a problem. You can even swap this plate here to sit at the back or just completely remove it. All you've got to do is take off this front sort of plate combination here, take out this 2x2 and separate the 1x2 from it, put the 1x2 in the gap, and you can put it straight back on the base. And that's probably what I did to my Boba Fett. It does look just as awesome, and you've then got a few extra spare pieces to either add to your collection, or you can also display the plaque next to it, just like so. But this helmet is definitely my favourite from the line. You've even got these little stickers just down here. You've got a few different sort of complex techniques to get all these pieces in their different places. Like, you've seen the bar at the other side, and this piece also has a red comlink-like element holding in all of these pieces. In fact, this is the 1x4 bar. I don't even know where the comlink element went, but you just have this interesting wheel element. It's sort of a Technic element here. And then you've got these two tiles, the 1x1 flat tile and the 2x2 sort of round jumper plate, and even the J guys are held on by hinges so they can get just the perfect angle to represent, honestly, through the camera. That looks so good on top of Rex. I'll put an image just to the right to compare with what he looks like in the Clone Wars, but I think I've covered everything from this set. So that is all for me and Captain Rex today. Do stay tuned for that mock. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to reveal any other details. You just got to wait. I promise it's going to be worth it. I'll try not to hype it up too much, but honestly, it's going to be one of the best mocks I could kickstart 2024 with. And of course, we do have the battle pack and all the other sets that I ordered January 1st that I'm just waiting on their arrival. So stay tuned for that. Do subscribe and turn on notifications if you do want to know what videos go live midday UK time. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and as always, may the bricks be with you.